Let's stop blaming the wigs. Every time I hear this, don't put on this, don't put on this wig. The problem is not the wig. The problem is the tension, the pressure that comes from the wigs. Do you get what I said? Why is this important? Because I see a lot of message out there saying, don't put on this wig. The wig is the cause of your hair loss. Do I believe that? Yes and a no. So if this is you, you love your wigs. I mean, you cannot do without your wigs. And if you're coming across this video for the first time, my name is Dr. Echefu. I'm a hair transplant surgeon, a hair loss coach. I've helped thousands of my clients regain confidence through hair regrowth and hair transplant. Now I'm going to teach you the reason why there's so much focus on the wigs and not the real issue. And if you're coming across this video for the first time too, and you know someone that's dealing with hair loss, or you are the one dealing with hair loss, and you've watched all the videos, all the hair loss videos, you've used all the hair loss ointments, everything on your scalp, on your hair, and it's not helping, and you're still having hair loss and you're covering it with wigs, I think this is the right place for you to sit and listen to this video till the end. You know what I have a problem with people watching a lot of videos and using everything on their hair is that you always have to look at your hair like a tree. A tree has roots and it has branches, it has leaves. What is working for someone might not work for you. And that's why watching all these videos, following all these recommendations and trends, they're actually dangerous and they do more harm than good to you. And that's why you see each month, each year, your hair loss is progressively getting worse because you are not actually treating the issue, because the problem might be from the roots. So that's why it's so important to have a proper hair and scalp evaluation. And we offer free virtual appointments here at Havila Hair Restoration, 7 days a week. You can't find that any other place. So make that appointment and someone from my team will get in touch with you, talk to you, and figure out the next step for you. So let me give you the reason, the three major reasons why people, especially hair loss practitioners, doctors, trichologists, all that, they so much focus on wigs. But I want you to take your attention from the wigs and focus on tension. Tension on your scalp, pulling of your hair, anything of that nature will give you hair loss. And that's why most people talk about traction alopecia, meaning traction hair loss. So I'm going to give you three simple reasons why they focus so much on those wigs. Number one, any tight wig, any of them, any. I didn't focus on glueless, band, whichever one. Any wig that causes tension on your scalp will give you hair loss. I want you to understand that. So anytime you're buying your wigs, it's best for you to measure your head circumference so that you can buy the appropriate wig for your head. Typical head circumference between 21 to 23. So make sure you measure your head and know what your head circumference. So I want you to understand that. Tightness of the wig, we need to avoid that. Any wig that stays on your hair, because these wigs are made with chemicals, with toxins, the ones you can figure out and the ones we cannot even figure out what kind of toxins they have. They are washed with chemicals. Any wig that is staying on your scalp for a long time, more than a week, 2 weeks, especially the glued wigs, is very toxic to your scalp. Listen, I'm not focusing on any kind of wigs. I want you to understand that. I'm focusing on the tension, the irritation on your scalp. So that is the problem. So if this is you today, you wear a lot of glued wigs, you are doing a lot of damage to your hair and your scalp. Because number one is the tension. Number two is the irritation and the inflammation. So I need you to think twice before you let that wig sit on your scalp and your hair for a long time. A week, 2 weeks. I wouldn't recommend that. The number three is frequent changing of those wigs. especially this comes in terms of glued wigs. The frequency you change those wigs, the frequency. And that's why I don't recommend glued wigs, because the frequency, because it gets after a day or two, the head typically lifts from your scalp, and the tendency to keep changing it every other day is high, especially in the summer. The more you're changing it, the more you're adding more glue to it to hold it to last longer for you. And that is dangerous. I'm not telling you not to wear wigs, but I recommend glueless wigs that you can actually take it off at night. There's nothing wrong with wigs. But as long as you're avoiding the tension, the pressure, the irritation, the inflammation, by what? Not adding the additional chemicals, which is the glued wigs, to your scalp. There's no problem with that. But if this is you dealing with hair loss already, please make an appointment with us at Havila Hair Restoration. And somebody from my team will get in touch with you. And if you've loved this video, I'm sure you're going to love all of other of my videos on YouTube. Head over to YouTube. YouTube name is Dr. Echefu. And till next time, bye-bye.